Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm actually going to be doing a little video on all my favorite vegetarian places I've been, vegetarian or vegan. So this is my top 10. I know I've talked about it in previous vlogs before, but I've never actually sat down and told you guys the list. So I'm going to be doing that today. So I hope you enjoy this video and yeah, keep watching, and as always, thank you for subscribing. So I have my list here, but I do want to say I have tried a few more vegan places and they just haven't made the list. So real quick, let me just define kind of what counts on this list. Places that sell meat do not count. So if I go somewhere and order a veggie burger, I'm not counting that as a vegan place. It's only exclusively vegan and vegetarian places. They do not serve any meat. That is what counts on my list. Next, I do want to preface by saying I've been vegetarian for almost 14 years. It'll be 14 years in February. So it's just kind of something fun that I started to do, is just rating them and trying. Every time I go to a new city, I try a vegan vegetarian place. If you've watched some of my previous videos, you do know that if I go to a new city. So I just kind of want to do, it's fun. So this is a top 10 list. This is not an extensive list. I cannot remember every vegan vegetarian place I've been to, but these are the most noteworthy, I guess. So we're going to start at the bottom, so least favorite, and then the number one will be my favorite. So number 10 is a place called Oh My Cod Seafood, COD, like the fish. And it's in Florida. So I did try this at Vegandale in Chicago, which is basically a vegan festival that they have, and they have different booths and you can try different foods from all over. It was not good. I tried, what did I try? I want to say I tried like the shrimp, or no, I tried shrimp and crab cakes. I've never had crab cakes before I became vegetarian, so I didn't really know what to expect, but they weren't very good. I feel like they weren't flavorful enough for me, and I'm really big on like spices. Like it needs to have a good amount of spices, otherwise it just tastes kind of plain. So that would be my number 10. I'm gonna look up if they're still in business because I know a few of these places actually aren't. So let me look this up. Okay, so apparently Oh My Cod Seafood is Florida's first all-vegan mobile seafood vendor. So they don't actually have a place that, like an actual building. Looks like it's just all strictly mobile. I'll insert some pictures here from their website because I actually don't have a picture of my food that I had, but it just, last on my list, I would not order it again, but it does count because it's an all vegan place, so it does count, so it made the list. Coming in at number 9 is Mark of the Bistro, and that is in Salt Lake City, Utah. If you watched my Utah vlog, I'll link it down below if you haven't. That is where I ate, and I think it was like one of the only vegan places in town, and it had really good reviews, so that's why I chose it. However, it was okay. It really wasn't the best chicken I've ever had. Well, chicken, but it wasn't the best, and the fries were okay, but I mean, it's hard to mess up fries. I think I remember saying they tasted like Dairy Queen fries, if you've ever had those. So I put it at number 9 on the list. Would I order it again? No. Do I crave it ever? No. Coming in at number 8 is Chez Kessler in Barcelona. So I went here one day after all my activities. It was probably like maybe 4 blocks from my hotel, and I wanted to check it out, and it was not the best. Like I said, all these at the bottom are just, they're not the best. It was okay. I can't remember what I had. I had like a shrimp kind of appetizer, like a fish thing, and tomato bread with olive oil, and I think the bread was really good, but the fish, whatever it was not the best. It was a step up from Oh My Cod Seafood, I will say that, but it really wasn't anything to rant or rave about. But I'm glad I got to go. I thought the shop was really cute. It was like in a little corner shop area, and I was the only person there because I got there right as they opened, because Barcelona, a lot of places don't open till dinner time, which is at 7 there, because that's just what time they eat, just later on in the day. So I was starving by then, so I made sure to get there right at 7. Number 7 is Native Foods, and they are in Chicago. Let me actually look up if they're in other places too, because I don't actually know. Okay, so Native Foods, I guess there's a couple out west, but it's not really that popular. But there is one in Chicago, kind of downtown area by the Sears Tower. And I've been here a few times. I've tried numerous things. I want to say I've tried the burger, I've tried a wrap, and I've tried a chicken sandwich. And I believe I get the chicken sandwich, it's like a chicken bacon sandwich. I do have a picture. But the chicken bacon sandwich is like spicy and delicious, but it's always a good go-to if you're in the area. I don't mind going there every now and then. If it's close to me, I will go. But is it my first choice? Not really. Unless, like I said, unless it's close. If it's not close, I'm not gonna make the trip, take the Uber or anything to get there, if that makes sense. But it is good. I do recommend it. I think their desserts are really good. And yeah, of course, I would eat there again. Number 6 is Can't Believe It's Not Meat. And this is a small business. And I believe they only have 2 locations. One is in Orland Park, Illinois. And it was really good. I had the shrimp po' boy, and I don't think I have a picture of it either. I'll have to insert some pictures from like their website, but delicious. I think the shrimp was very flavorful and it tasted really good. I'm never really out in Orland Park, so I haven't been back, but if I do happen to go there, I would definitely order it again. I think my friend got like a strawberry salad, and I want to say my other friend got like a chicken something, but it was delicious and they said it was really good also. Coming in at number 5 is this place called Slutty Vegan. Yes, that is the name of the place. It's in Atlanta, Georgia. I don't know if they have any other locations, but it is definitely in Atlanta. So the overall experience was actually pretty cool. So when I went, and I went during COVID, I want to say I was in Georgia in 2020. So I was down there during COVID, but basically it was a really small shop. Probably only like 5 people could fit in there, like 5 customers. So they had someone outside, you know, guiding the line, and they asked if I had ever been there before, and I said no. This is my first time. Obviously I'm out of town, I'm just visiting. So they asked where I was from, and I said Chicago, and because I don't really tell people like the exact location of where I live, but they said, as soon as I walk in, they have a microphone, and they said, oh, we got a virgin from Chicago, because it's like Slutty Vegan. It was funny. So it was like, yeah, yay, you know. So I ordered my food, and I think I had like a burger or something. I can't remember. I'm gonna have to pull up pictures of their menu because I'm not sure. But it was amazing. And at the very end, when I paid, what did they say? They said something how I was a slut now or something like that. But they like announced it to the whole store. And I just thought it was really cool to incorporate something like that. Some like, something to remember it by, because I will never forget that. And it's better than just going in a store, going in a restaurant, ordering, and then leaving. Like, they made it an experience. And it was also very entertaining. Okay, so number 4 is No Bones Beach Club, and that was in Chicago. And I say was because it is permanently closed. It closed from COVID. I think I found the picture, it was 2019 or 2018 or something. This is how far back I'm remembering these restaurants. It was so good. I had these mac and cheese bacon balls and something fishy. I can't remember if it was a fish sandwich or like fish just like sticks. But oh my god, it was so amazing. The atmosphere, fantastic. I remember, and I don't know where this video is, but I remember walking in the bathroom and they had Jaws playing, like it was, because it was No Bones Beach Club. It was like fish, and they had like a fake shark's head in the bathroom, and I just thought that was so funny. And yeah, overall the presentation and everything was really good. They had the restaurant itself, it was so cute and colorful, like pinks, reds, and I really loved it. And I'm really sad it closed. It used to be on Milwaukee, and if anyone's from Chicago and has ever been there, let me know because we can reminisce together. Okay, number 3. We're not number 3. Okay, number 3 is this place called Project Pollo. I might be saying that wrong, sorry. And they're based in Texas. I also got this at Vegandale in Chicago, so I've never been to Texas, but this is where I've had it, in Vegandale, or at Vegandale. So I got a spicy chicken sandwich, and it really was the best, one of the best chicken sandwiches I've ever had. It was so crispy, and it's hard with vegan and vegetarian food. I don't know if anybody can relate, but the breading's not really always very crispy, and I really like crispy, crunchy breading, and they did a really good job of it. And I did look this place up, I want to say like a year or two ago, and they were on the verge of closing, so, which makes me really sad because it was so amazing. I was impressed. Like, if they were around here, I would be going constantly. But they were on the verge of closing. I think they sold like all but one store or something like that. So, and I think it's, right now, I think it's only in San Antonio. But yeah, it was so good. It was like $15 for the sandwich, but it was well worth it in my opinion. I thought it was one of the best chicken sandwiches I've ever had. And it was really spicy too. I remember I got the spicy one, and it had all the right spices to make me like, you know, to notice it was spicy. Okay guys, we're at number 2 and number 1. And this is a hard decision for me to make because I have been to more than 10 vegan restaurants. I went to one in Sitges in Spain, and it didn't even make the list. It wasn't even good. And I've been to obviously other ones, and it's just nothing. If it's not memorable enough, I can't put it on the list. So I've narrowed it down to 10, and we're at the final 2. And I have to say, if you watch my Spain vlogs, you would know that number 2 is Vegan Junk Food Bar in Barcelona. I went back and forth with myself. I think I put it at number 4, and then I rethought it, and I went there again, and I moved it up, and I went there again. I went 3 or 4 times when I was in Spain. It was about 3 blocks from my hotel, so it worked out okay, but it was so good. If you have not seen my vegan experience there, I'm going to link it down below. I think it's the Tarragona vlog, but it was amazing. I had the chicken sandwich and the fish. I think I went 3 times because I think 2 times I had the chicken, 1 I had the fish, and just incredible. Like, there was nothing that I didn't like about the flavor. The only thing I didn't like, and I said it in my Spain vlog too, was that the chicken sandwich was a chicken strip sandwich, so the bun to like chicken ratio wasn't the best, so I had more bun than I had chicken. It was just kind of weird, so I wish that they had a chicken patty instead. But oh my gosh, I sit here and crave it. It sounds funny, but I know I only had it 3 times, but I sit here and crave it. Like, I would really love a chicken strip sandwich from Vegan Junk Food Bar right now. It was so good. And they had this delicious sauce. It was like mayo and, what did she say? Not mayo and ketchup. It was like mayo and something else to dip your fries in, and it was just so good. And I had a really good experience. The server there was really awesome and helpful, and the second time she's like, oh, you're back, and then the third time she's like, oh, you're back. I'm like, I'm leaving and I need to get my fix. So highly recommend if you are in Barcelona ever. I don't know if you will be, but if you are, there's 2 locations, and they are in the Netherlands and I want to say Germany. I could be wrong, but I'll post a picture of like their locations. But so good and well worth it. I think if you're a vegan that loves like just chicken sandwiches and fries, this is your spot. And coming in at number 1 is Chicago Diner. I have not found another vegan restaurant to beat out Chicago Diner. There are many undiscovered, of course, and I'd like to go try one in Chicago, like one I've never been to soon, but maybe not during the winter time. It's just always a mess going up there in winter, but there's something that beats it. There's a picture of me, and I'll insert it when I was 20 years old going there with my vegan wings, and every time I go there I get vegan wings, and I get the spicy chicken sandwich with mac and cheese because it's not real cheese. And I mean, my taste buds are eternally grateful. As many times as I've been to Chicago Diner, I've only tried a few things on the menu. I've tried the Reuben, I've tried the jalapeno poppers, nachos, their shakes, burger maybe, I don't remember, but I usually get the spicy chicken sandwich, and that usually does it for me. It's just so hard because it's such an event to go there because it is in Lakeview, so it's a little bit more of a trek. So I only have limited opportunities to go. It's not like I can just take the train to downtown because then I'd have to take the red line. But anyways, so I have to really kind of plan out what I want to eat when I go there, because it's like, do I want to try something else, or do I want to stick with my fave, which is the spicy chicken sandwich? And I hope you guys enjoy all these pictures and knowledge that I have about vegetarian restaurants. And I'm going to New Orleans in March, if you don't remember from my previous videos. So I'm definitely going to try one there, and you will definitely be hearing about it. And will it make the ranking? I don't know, because New Orleans is like a lot of seafood and like alligator and stuff, so I don't know how it's gonna compare. I'm a little nervous, but we shall see. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video, informative video. And if you're vegetarian or vegan like me, drop a comment and let me know if you've tried any of these places or if anything looks good to you. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing. Wake up.